check it out. We've got it going already, folks. Welcome to New Day Cleveland. I'm David Moss.
And I'm Natalie Herbig.
And we are on the road close to home in Rocky River in a great neighborhood called
Old River.
That's right. It's right on Old Detroit Road. And this is a one-block neighborhood that is, well, it's a small area, but the things are cool and big and huge.
Well, it's so true. This is an area that really, it comes to life, especially at night. You'll find that out when you come here. On top of exploring places to eat and some gelato to get, there are some great new stores that they've added here as well, so there's a lot to explore.
Let's waste no time and start our journey through Old River.
Cheers. If you're looking for a place to come and get a little pampering here in Old River, this is the place to come. We're at Pure Enchantment. Debbie, am I right or am I right here? This is, I mean, if anything you could possibly imagine in order of pampering yourself, you have it.
This is it. This is the place to come to.
So starting with clothes.
Starting with our Barefoot Dreams, which is just the softest material. It's made out of bamboo. It's so soft, you put it on, you don't want to take it off. You can wear it in or out. You've got wraps and robes and gowns, which the gowns and the wraps and pajamas over here are made with a milk fiber jersey.
I think you're going to get some women in a lot of trouble. They're not going to want to go into work after they slip some of these things on their bodies.
Some of them wear some of this to work. Those are worn to work like all the time.
The sweaters you can wear
all the time.
Obviously, okay.
These just
you get away with those too.
Yeah, you could.
Who would want to get out of this kind of outfit? And it's not just about things you can wear. If you look around at all the cute little sayings, things you have, it's about pampering the mind too, in a way.
That's right. All the little things to give as a special gift or to keep in your home or something that means something special to you or just something that's just fun to have.
All right, now here's where we start talking about what you make here.
Right.
Everything from lotions to soaps. These, I'm guessing, are probably really big sellers.
These are our pump lotions. And this is what Pure Enchantment's all about. And this is how it starts because Pure Enchantment is the feature. We make it all here. Made right in the
what
kitchen.
are some of the ingredients in this? Is it goat's milk? It is goat's milk.
Some of them have goat's milk in it, avocado oil. In our body butters over here, we have shea butter and avocado oil. So, you know, like with our signature scent one here, it's nice and creamy. Go ahead and touch that, feel that.
Wow.
So very luxurious, feels great. You can put it all over the body. Our lotion bar, this is one of our signature products that people know us by because you take this bar with you. It's a lotion, pops out. Rub it in your hands.
How easy is that?
Rub it in hand like a bar soap, and then you rub it in.
And then you rub it in. How long would something like this last you?
This is going to last you months because you're just putting it on your hands, so just a little bit. But then you can use the big bar, put it all over the body, arms, legs.
And you also carry skincare products here too?
We do. We do. So you've got products for the face. So you've got like a face scrub with the oatmeal face scrub.
Are you using that on your face? Because why did your skin? Is that why your skin looks so amazing?
I do. I only use my products. My one that I'm very passionate about is my soap. The soap is how Pure Enchantment all started because I met a woman on vacation who made natural soaps, washed my face with an oatmeal soap, and that was that. I said, I'd do this someday when I retire, and I am not retired.
But now you've made this quite a career. Well, let's go back and see how you get this done. Is that okay?
Yeah, right. That's great.
So this here is where you make everything.
Right. This is where it all happens, the lotions, soaps, everything. That's Pure Enchantment. And yesterday we made some soap. We made it last night. It has to sit overnight. And has to get hardened so we can pull it out today.
Wow.
And we're going to take it out.
Is it a complicated process?
It is kind of a little. I mean, once you get it, because you're using sodium hydroxide and oils, and we only use the vegetable oils. So we only use coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil.
They smell so good. There's your hubby, Bill. All right, Bill, we're putting Bill hard to work here.
He's our master soap cutter.
So you can make several bars with.
Yeah, it's going to cut. We're going to cut 11 bars
out of one.
Out of one.
But it smells so incredibly good. Which one is that?
This is our
particular
lemon.
line. That's the
lemon.
lemon
verbena. Mm-hmm.
Now
it's got calendula petals in it, and it's just.
I mean, just.
So now, after we cut this, the soap then has to cure for 4 to 6 weeks. So sits on the shelf. And,
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks.
Before
so it
you
sits
put
in our
it on-
soap room. Mm-hmm.
Okay, before you get it on the shelf. What were you making over here in these little things?
These are our lotion bars.
Those are the lotion bars.
Those are the lotion bars, and you pour them in here. We pop them out, pop in the tin, label it.
Now, I know you took a risk in doing this several years ago, being in the corporate world, both of you, and then jumping into this. I'm guessing you're glad you did it.
I'm so thankful. Such a blessing. Yeah.
And what a great location to be in. Again, just one more reason to come down here to Old River and pamper yourself, right?
Right.
Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you.
Well, it didn't take long for me to find some fun in Old River. I found my buddy here, Stino, from Stino da Napoli, which means Stino from Naples.
You got it.
There you go. So we're going to do a little work here. I'm rolling up my sleeves early in the show for this, but I think it's a good idea.
Absolutely.
So how long you been hanging around on Old River Street over here?
24 years.
24 years. So you must have been like the first guy here.
I was the first guy here.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the very first restaurant. Then 7 Day opened up. Then Tartines. Now everybody's coming down.
Yeah, it's a beautiful restaurant. You know, it's like a white tablecloth restaurant, but I could tell there's a certain kind of casualness that people feel close, like family.
Comfortable, yes. It's casual, comfortable, casual. You can come in any clothes you want. You want a suit or regular jeans?
Yeah.
You feel comfortable.
I like the wall of stars you have in there too. You get a lot of celebrities in here,
Sure,
huh?
yeah. Well, from 24 years, a lot of the kids, a lot of the players have been here a long time.
The players, yeah.
Yeah.
Stino, okay, he's going to teach me how to beat up some chicken here.
Beat up some chicken.
So we're going for the breasts, I hear.
We got breast. We have to do one loop at a time. So
Okay.
just try to break the threads.
Okay,
Like that. See?
you want the toothy side.
Yeah, do is break the threads.
Okay.
Otherwise, it can't cook right.
Right. It makes it more tender too, right?
More tender, actually cooks faster, and it stays moist on the inside too. Then we fold it like that. There you go. We want to break that out a little bit. Yeah, you want to break it down a little bit.
Okay.
Break it down. There you go.
You got a better hammerer than me.
No, it's the same hammer.
No, I meant the part that works it. That's what I mean, the arm part.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we fold like that.
Okay, get it over.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to find the regular vegetable oil, any avocado oil, something tasteless. So you don't actually burn.
You get a higher
the flavor.
temperature.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we flour this baby a little bit. You can come and flour it.
Okay, you opened it up, huh?
Open it up like that. And then
Both
fold
sides?
it back up. Yeah.
Okay.
Then fold it back up. There you go.
I didn't get any on you, did I?
No, that's okay.
Okay. You ever get flour on you?
I have a good flour on.
Every single day, right?
Come out this way.
Okay.
This should be reaching temperatures very quickly. Hopefully.
Excellent.
Hang on, let me see.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Test it with the. Okay.
Yeah, there we
good.
go. Just put it down like that.
Okay.
And we'll lower the fire a little bit.
Okay.
We can flip it. Now,
Okay. There we go.
we have to wait till it cooks the other side, right? In the meantime,
Okay.
we need touch a little olive oil. Just a little bit, like that. Then, you want to take the chicken over here. Bring it over.
Okay. Here we go.
A pinch of salt. A pinch of salt.
Okay. Pinch of salt.
A pinch of pepper. Just a little bit of garlic, like that. A little bit of garlic. Yeah. A little parsley.
A little parsley.
Tomatoes. Nice and sliced, fresh, nice and ripe tomatoes. Then we get a little bit of mushrooms. Just like that.
I better use your mushrooms.
Yes.
Because my mushrooms are a little too
A
chunky.
little chunky.
Okay. Good.
Okay, good? Now,
Thanks.
we'll come back over here.
Okay. Here we go.
And we bring it on a high heat, right?
I saw some of your wife's desserts.
Oh, she's making
They
great
look
dessert.
delicious.
She makes great dessert.
Okay.
Now, this is actually cooked pretty kind of fast.
Okay.
So we want to just take the chicken out with a fork. With your fork. Here, use mine. I got that.
You don't want me to flip it, it'll fly all over,
Not
right?
yet, no flipping.
No flipping.
No
No
flipping.
flipping in Stino's kitchen.
Wine.
Okay.
Don't be bashful. Nice amount of wine because it evaporates. Like that. You want to put it in there for yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Watch. You're going to burn the thing here.
I'm going to burn out Bert with the camera.
More wine.
More wine. Don't
More
be
wine.
stingy, you said.
Don't be stingy with the wine.
Don't be stingy with the wine. What kind of wine are we using?
Actually, it's a Chablis.
Okay, a little Chablis.
Yeah. As it goes in a high heat like that, you don't touch it.
Okay.
We'll take a little bit of breadcrumbs. Just a little pinch to go around the edges a little bit.
So
Just
here
like
we're
that.
down to the final parts
The
now.
final part.
Okay.
We'll just thicken it a little bit. Yeah, mix it up a little bit. And
Oh, look how
half
nice!
is done.
Look how nice yours got it right away.
Oh, right away. It gets it right away. The wine separates it with
And the breadcrumbs thickened it up.
just very little.
Okay, I come to Stino da Napoli. What's this on the menu?
It's called pollo alla domiziana.
See, he can say it. Say it again.
Pollo alla domiziana.
And there you go, folks. Thank you, Stino. Fantastic, man.
My pleasure.
A whole lot more New Day Cleveland coming up
Yeah, simple
right after
that
the
is.
break.
Very simple. You can do that at home anytime.
Beautiful, man. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. I want to introduce you to Terry here. She has a beautiful store in Old River called Solari.
Exactly.
And what does it mean?
Sunlit.
Sunlit. And when you walk in Solari, I gotta tell you, no matter where you look, you sort of feel like the sun is shining on you a little bit, don't you?
Well, that's what we try to achieve, so.
Fabulous colors. So when somebody told me about the place, they said, oh, we're gonna go to a place that has pottery. Well, this isn't a pottery store, is it?
No, we carry everything from handmade handbags from Florence, Murano glass art glass and jewelry, which is part of the Venetian Lagoon.
Okay, all those things you're talking about are all Italy, right?
Everything.
Okay, so
top to bottom.
Top to bottom and top stuff. Check this out at this table here, this little table setting here. Look at the beautiful things here. How many different companies are represented on this table?
Oh, I'd say at least 12 or 15, maybe more.
So all parts of Italy.
Yes.
And this is a beautiful little dish here. What would you use this for?
Oh, I'd say side dishes possibly. Goes right in the dishwasher, hand painted, but even for a centerpiece, just to leave fruit in the middle of an island.
Aren't these fantastic colors too? And you look at the table there, and I was asking about the table. I said, well, where do you get a table like that? Well, what you do is you buy the top for the table like this, and then it comes with its own bottom.
Exactly. This is volcanic stone. It's carved out of the mountain just like granite. It's absolutely as functional. You can bring things right out of the oven and put on it. You can cut on it.
It's indestructible.
Really good. Yes, outside forever, not covered.
Yeah, I just love
Snow,
that table.
ice.
Such a great thing too. And I want to back up a little bit here because I saw a plate over here. You know, you see all these big, beautiful, bold colors. And there's a particular plate here I saw with this beautiful lattice lace work on it. What is that?
These are from Arte Italica. They're an American company that has things designed for them in Italy. It's very highly functional. Some of it is oven proof. The plates itself, like this pattern here in the lace designs, and these are all microwavable, dishwasher safe.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Just fantastic. And I love that too.
Same thing, Arte Italica, all hand done, really very functional. And
before you get crazy about just dishes, we've got like this beautiful artwork here. This is also
it's a fresco.
Yeah, look
made
at that.
in the old traditions, just like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
And this thing you hang around your neck, right?
Exactly, that's Murano glass jewelry.
These
women are represented in MoMA. They have sculptures and they're very top international designers.
This is a fantastic little store. Not a big store, but it'll take you forever. And this isn't a chamber pot, is it?
No, that would be a cash po for your plants or
What a fabulous thing.
or some ice with your wine.
I'm going to run back here too. I just want you to see how big the store is too. I mean, we could spend all day in that one little corner here. Solari, I just love it. And this particular place here, it looks like you haven't cleaned your kitchen in a long time. I mean, this is actually a kitchen. Check it out.
It is, and we have local chefs coming in to do classes. And of course, we would be more than happy to invite you to come and try some of those Italian recipes because rumor has it that your favorite type of food is Italian.
It is Italian, yeah. I'm not Italian, but I love Italian, and all this stuff is just so fantastic. And I said, when's the last time you cleaned your kitchen? I didn't mean that. I meant cluttered with the most beautiful stuff you ever saw here. I mean, just the little tiniest stuff, the nicest little detail.
Wine coasters, again, ovenware, but salad bowl.
What do you use something like this for?
That's for your garlic. Shouldn't be in the refrigerator. It should have garlic or onions
And
go
ventilation.
in there. Yep.
Little ventilation. So how do you stock your store? I mean, where do you find all this fabulous stuff?
We go directly to Italy. We'll have made 3 trips there this year, pretty much north to south, searching out new things and
What's wrong with this picture?
That has the wine cooler.
This is a wine cooler, huh?
Yep, you put your bottle in there to keep it chilled as you're, finishing that 5-course dinner.
This might be one of my new favorite stores. Just fantastic stuff. And you can have very, very plain stuff set on your table and just a couple pieces or one piece of this as a centerpiece.
Absolutely.
And it really wakes up your world, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Well, you want to come see Terry at Solari here over in Old River because this is a fantastic place.
Thank you so much for stopping, and
Beautiful stuff.
please come and do a class.
I would love. We'll do a little Moss Man cooking over here.
Perfect.
Okay, from here in Old River, we're going to head out to the street a little bit and walk up, and I think Natalie's checking out some clothes.
My new obsession here in Rocky River has to be stash style. Shannon, your place is just amazing. I think I want one of everything that's in your store.
Thank you.
And I can only imagine that when people walk in, they're feeling the same way. What kind of style would you say your clothing line is and what you sell in here?
Well, we're representing like a lifestyle brand, and we mix new and vintage. So we try and touch everything. These are one of our most popular items. They're in over 100 stores. And we reverse dye flannels. It makes them super soft and kind of splotchy, vintage looking.
Oh, neat. Okay, I'm seeing that now. So you take things and then you kind of repurpose them in a way. You change them, change the look of them.
And for the store, we've brought in some lines from our travels. We spend a lot of time traveling with our wholesale business, so we brought in some lines from the South.
So when it comes to your wholesale business, what are you doing with wholesale? You have obviously these that you're doing. What about some of the t-shirts?
We have t-shirts and dish towels.
That's cute. Love the dish towel. I work so my dog can have a better life.
Yep, that's
I
a
should
newer,
buy that.
newer design. We do tote bags. Everything's made here in America and silkscreened here in Cleveland.
Really? And I love some of the shirts. I just want to come around here because I always like shirts that have sayings on them. I think words on shirts are a big thing now, and this is my absolute favorite. I don't know why, I just like the sound of it. Just a little motivational sign with brave wings she flies. Very
we have
cute.
about 20 designs with our t-shirt line, and I think 13 towels now.
Really? Gee, okay, so you're really taking off with this. Now, what about some of the clothing that I see along the sides here? Anything that, are these, do you do things with some of these items?
Yeah, we go to rag houses in LA and pick up thousands of pounds of vintage pieces, and this is a vintage military jacket. I think this one is Swiss, and we silk screen a quote on the back.
Very cute.
And then we also sell these wholesale to other stores. So we're excited. We didn't realize we were going to open a retail store, and we're so happy because we live here in Rocky River. We were happy to bring a piece of our business back home.
I love this. Let's keep going over. These bags look a little familiar to me. Do you work with some local people on these?
Yes, Jackie and Philip at Fount. We love their bags.
They have the best bags.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So you're working with some local people too to bring in some other items that you
Yeah,
can
and
find.
we'll have trunk shows here and there when we're in town.
What about shoes now?
We have a lot of shoes, and we carry those off on our travels. We carry every size. We sell Bed Stew, Matisse, and
look.
Liberty Black.
Now, men and women?
Yes, men and women.
Okay. Now, over here, I want to go to some of your accessories and such. Cute little copper mugs.
The Moscow Mule copper mug.
I like these little bags.
Those are a Bed Stew leather bag. They're made, actually handmade in Mexico.
So you're coming up with all kinds of different places. I mean, you're getting stuff from all over the world, really, to bring into the store.
Yeah, we travel quite a bit. Over here, we have a few lines. This is the Ryan Michael line. They've been doing really well in Rocky River. I was concerned a little bit of bringing too much Western flair here, but the ladies seem to love it.
There is a little Western flair. Buffaloes on these, the horses on
and our jewelry, too. We have two designers that are friends of ours, one in Nashville. That's Vincent Peach. He uses freshwater pearls. This is a Tahitian pearl, and every piece is handmade. And then Richard Schmidt, he's a fourth-generation silversmith, and he's in Texas.
Now, this idea to kind of put something like this on the map here in Cleveland, was this yours alone, and how did you kind of come up with this?
Well, like I said, we've had retail stores in the past, but the last 5 years we've been traveling, and we really needed a warehouse, and this space by chance just opened up, and it has the space in the basement to house our warehouse.
I love it, and you're going to be here for a long time to come. So from hats to shoes, clothes, sunglasses I see, and great jewelry, this is the place to come, I think, if you want to find that trendy piece that you're not just going to find.
You're probably not
in
going to
any
find
store.
it anywhere else, yeah.
I love it. Come here again, Stash Style. Come see Shannon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Time to do a little shopping. What do you think?
Definitely. You're welcome anytime.
Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. It's our show called Old River. How about that? I like that. And I'm at the Olive Scene. Have I ever been here before, Annie?
Oh, just a couple times.
This is one of my favorite places. So every time I come here and discover some of the new places we're looking at today, I have a chance to come back and visit my friends here. I have the olive oil at home already. I've got a bunch of vinegar. But you guys always turn me on to something new, like that seasonello, that seasoning with the salt.
Yes, it's fresh. It comes from Italy. It's got standard sea salt in it, but then lots of herbs.
Yeah,
so it's a great start.
Yeah, a lot more than just olive oil and stuff. I mean, we got the nice dishes to help serve things on and lovely stuff. I want to see what are we talking about this time of year with
Let's come
with
this
tomatoes,
way.
huh?
Yes, tomatoes are out. They're fresh. They're wonderfully. They're a great addition for your dinner. A nice caprese salad. Everyone likes to make a caprese salad.
The caprese salad it usually has what, like tomatoes?
The tomato, mozzarella or feta. It has basil, an extra virgin olive oil, and of course traditional balsamic vinegar.
Boy, it sounds good.
Yes, but one of the wonderful things about our oils and vinegars is they're interchangeable. So you get a recipe that you like, and change up the oil or change up the vinegar, and you'll have a whole new flavor.
So it's like a brand new dish with the same ingredients you used to use before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So this time we're going to do a caprese salad, but instead of using a basil oil, we're going to use a wild dill oil.
Oh, how about that?
And this is our fresh fern leaf wild dill.
I've never had wild dill oil.
And we take a little bit in our sample cup, and we're going to take it over.
Okay.
Go ahead and smell it.
Okay.
That's the oil itself.
You want to smell? Good.
You want to taste that with some bread first?
Okay, I will do that. That's a great idea. Well, I'll be ahead of the game. Boy, the dill's alive.
It is.
Good. Okay.
And now we're going to come on down, and we're going to, went too far. We're going to come back.
You
and we're
want to
gonna
go
put
too
it-
far, Annie?
I did. We're going to put it with an oregano vinegar, so we have a nice herbed caprese. Now I'm just going to swirl this up. Now you're going to take it like a shot, because this is a shot of health.
The last time you did this to me, I got some really heavy duty olive oil. I couldn't speak for 10 seconds.
This isn't going to be that.
Okay. Oh, I like it a lot.
It's bright.
The dill is really alive in it. It's sweet. It's got a little tanginess to it. You know, sometimes you buy those dressings. They say they're a flavor, but they're always like muddy thick.
Yes.
This
They have emulsifiers and things
Yeah.
that thicken it up. This
Yeah.
is, these are pure. There's nothing in them
This
except
is
the
bright
olive oil
and alive
and
is
the
about the
vinegar.
best way I can say
Yeah.
it. It's bright and
Yeah.
alive.
It's
I like
more
it.
snappy and crisp than the traditional balsamic vinegar. White balsamic vinegars are a little snappier. They take the grapes, instead of cooking them down, they roast them in the sun and then press them. So they don't caramelize. They stay white.
See, that's why I like coming here. You learn all this crazy stuff, and then you can start to invent yourself a little bit.
Yes.
What's another nice combination you like?
Oh my gosh, we have a lot going on. We have a gremolata olive oil. This is a traditional Italian blend.
So it's parsley, lemon, garlic, and mint. You say it's versatile and fabulous in nearly everything.
Yes, and the Italians will make that. They'll use their mortar and pestle and grind that up and then put it in their oil, but this is done for you. So that's our gremolata oil, and we're gonna mix it
Give me a little
with,
sniff of that.
there you go.
Okay.
This is wonderful. You're gonna roast vegetables. This is a great start for roasting vegetables. Asparagus is beautiful with this.
See the passion?
And then we're gonna put a little pomegranate quince.
Wow. So this is like a fruit kind of thing.
If you're doing like a kale salad, something that's very bitter, this will help brighten that up as well. It makes it much more palatable. And if you cut your kale thin, I know a lot of people are kind of turned off by kale, but if you kind of chip it out, make it very thin.
Yeah, I
and
think that's
add
a good
it.
idea.
Add it to the rest of your salad. It gives it a great health benefit.
Wow, is that great? Whole different world.
Whole different world. And now again, you can do that on a caprese salad. Get another flavor. We say look at a recipe that you like. If it's a marinade, that's oil and vinegar. And then just change it up with the different oils and vinegars, and you will get a whole new flavor.
Perfect. Okay, you come to the olive scene, you see Annie, see any of the great girls here, great people here. I tell you what, you're making something at home and you're thinking about some way to dress it up and get a little extra zip, a little extra flavor no matter what you're making. Ask the question, they'll give you the answer. The olive scene at Old River. Thank you very
Love
much.
to cook.
Great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
More after the break. Okay, we got some onion rings coming out, huh?
Yes, these are our double battered onion rings. We batter them to order, and then they get a little dusting of ancho chili powder.
Okay, this magic is being performed here at Flipside in Old River. This is Chris. Once again, the place is Flipside, and this is one of the side dishes for some of the greatest burgers you'll ever see. I met Chris the first time out at Hudson. You have a Flipside out there.
Yes, down in Hudson a few
And I
years
remember
ago.
when you opened that drawer, the first time I saw a Flipside burger, it looked like a hockey puck times 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a big burger, but you guys have a lot more than just the burgers, too.
Yes, we also have sushi grade aki tuna, We have a beautiful fresh Florida grouper sandwich, and new to the to the Rocky River store, we have a crab cake sandwich.
Okay, I'd love to see that. Meanwhile, while you're starting to get that together, I want to tell people that when they come in the front door here, you can come in the front door, or you can practically walk through the windows on a nice day.
Yeah,
because the windows open up.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Everyone loves sitting by the windows. It's real inviting, and on a nice day, nice breeze through there. It makes it really enjoyable.
Step up, get one of those craft beers, and then you're jamming at Flipside.
Exactly.
Okay, so what's going on here?
Right now we're cooking sweet potato fries, and I'm about to drop an order of regular French fries.
Okay.
And an order of truffle French fries.
Hey, well, we're over there looking at that. What is that? Is that mirepoix? What is that?
Yeah, that's our mirepoix for our coney chili. It goes on top of our fries for our chili cheese fries. So it starts off, we sweat the vegetables for it, blend them up, and then we'll finish cooking it off with some ground beef and seasonings to
Excellent.
make the chili.
You were talking about those truffle fries. I saw some. Look, this is like how Henry Ford started. He's got the big assembly line going. Good looking stuff, man.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we take a lot of pride in our work, and we like to make the freshest ingredients possible.
So what's going on over here? Tell me about these babies.
Okay, right here we have our French flip, which is a new item to Rocky River. Our chili pepper burgers, and that's our signature Flipside burger. They just got it without the onions.
What's this on the flip burger here?
It is beer braised short ribs.
Too bad about that.
And beer braised onions, all mixed together with Swiss cheese on top, and comes with a side of roasted garlic aioli.
So these babies are almost ready to go, huh?
Yep, about 30 seconds away.
Oh, look at this. These guys don't mess around. We're down 23, 22, 21 to launch off. I like it.
So we do that to ensure the consistency of our burgers. Every day we test a burger. Every time we go into a new batch of burgers, we test a burger. So that way we know exactly how the burger's cooked and how they should be arriving to the customer.
And how do you cook the crab cakes?
We pan sear them.
Oh, there goes the siren.
Either
that or an ambulance is coming.
So they'll get pan seared, and then we finish them down here in the oven on a sizzle plate.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is the crab cake coming out?
Yes, this is our crab cake.
Whoa, look at that. Typical Flipside version, huge.
Yes.
Okay.
Slide that right down there. This also comes with a side of our remoulade. A little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper greens.
That is one
top.
giant crab cake.
And that's a 6-ounce portion of crab right there.
That is a giant portion. And how about these burgers? Oh, the burgers are coming together now too.
Yeah, that's our French flip.
That's a French flip with the braised short rib on the top of it. This is the hot one.
Yes, the chili pepper burger.
The bacon burger.
That's our Flipside burger.
Excellent. And here comes some onion rings coming our way.
Onion rings for the chili pepper burger.
Man, that
And
is
then
some
we'll
good looking stuff.
take a little bit of sriracha and drizzle it over the onion ring.
Look at that. You guys like that or what? If you want to check it out, just come to Flipside. Like I said, it's a cool spot. It's like an indoor-outdoor spot. Bunch of TVs, so like a sports bar in a way. But
yes, we put all the local games on. Big supporter of the Indians, Cavs, Browns.
You bet.
We love them all. So
classic joint, a lot of fun. It's called Flipside. It's in Old River. And if you're looking for a little dessert, Natalie's the one who will tell you how to get some really cool, or should I say ice cold, gelato.
When you're taking a stroll along Old Detroit, you can't leave without getting some great gelato, just like the ladies behind me. We're here at Rosso Gelato. Charles, this is a sweet spot here that people just can't pass up.
That's right. You've got to try it.
Now, Rosso, I'm guessing, has to deal with the color red.
You've got that right. Rosso is Italian for red. It's not my last name. Everybody thinks it's my last name, but it's not my last name. But Rosso is the Italian word for red. And it's an honor, I named it in honor of my favorite Italian object, which is Rosso Corsa, which is racing red, and that's the national racing color of Ferrari and Italy.
Oh, I like your style.
And if you look around, everything is pertaining to Ferrari as well.
I like this, I like you. Hey, so let's head back here if that's okay. And see, I think the main question that I would probably even have to you is, what really makes gelato different from ice cream?
Well, the biggest difference is gelato is extremely low in butterfat, and that makes it lower in calories.
Okay. I like the sound of this. So lower in calories, lower in butterfat.
Let's
taste some. I like whatever they're having. Looks really good over there.
This
What
is
is this?
called stracciatella, and straccia is the Italian word for stretched or shredded. So what it means is shredded or stretched chocolate inside of milk, cream, and sugar. So
That is really, really good.
it is the base from which all of the other ones
Are created.
and 140 calories in a 3.5 ounce, 100 grams, but 3.5 ounce serving, 140 calories.
So you don't feel so bad.
4 grams of fat and 5 grams
Let's load them up.
of protein.
Now-
so it's high in protein, low in fat.
There's quite a variety here. Are these changing out every day?
Well, we have some that stay.
Because people would
Stracciatella-
get really upset if you didn't keep
If we
them,
didn't
right?
have stracciatella, if we didn't have cookies and cream, if we didn't have salt, that's our best seller.
Which, this one? What's
salted,
that?
Salted caramel.
Ooh. Yep. He went to
Yes.
grab it before I even could tell him. Now,
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're fine. Anything to me, as long as you're giving me this stuff. What?
This
That's
is another
unbelievable.
big favorite. It's called chocolate covered cherry. The cherries come right from Italy, so they're going to be a little bit on the tart side. And
Oh man, am I at my 140 calories yet?
No, you're not even close.
Not even close. That's what I love about this. All right, let's walk over.
This
What's
is
this one?
Nutella. But it's really, we use chocolate hazelnut, but most people relate to it as Nutella.
Now, what about over here?
So these are the creams.
Okay.
So these are made with milk. These are made with water.
So that's the sorbetta?
Sorbetto.
Sorbetto.
Oh, the kids.
The kids want to come in. Everybody wants to come in here. So what makes that different from sorbet? Is it the same thing?
Well, sorbet is really French. Sorbetto is Italian. And it's extremely hard to find a classic sorbet today. So most of the sorbets are simply made with water as well. But what we do here is we take fruit and we put some sugar in it. And you're looking
Voila.
at 90 calories, again, in the 100 gram serving. No fat because it's made with water. And it does have sugar, so depending on which one you get, lemon has the most added sugar, banana has the least added sugar. You like banana?
I love banana. I think I would love just about anything you have in front of me here, to be honest.
And we even have a chocolate.
That tastes like you cut fresh bananas and just mixed it up right there on the spot.
That's exactly
No
what we
additives, nothing that would make it taste artificial.
That's exactly what we do. And
What's
you
this
also-
one?
That is called Nero. Nero, again, is the Italian word for black. And if you look at the color of it, it is black. So it's a dark chocolate. It's made hot with water.
Wow.
And it is one of our best sellers. But it's an acquired taste, this one. You have to like
It
dark.
is. You have to like dark chocolate.
If you don't
that's
like
for sure.
dark chocolate, that one's not for you.
But I guarantee you that anyone that comes in these doors is going to find something that they like because this is delicious. And the best part, you're not going to leave feeling guilty.
Stay tuned for more of our road trip after the break. If you want to look elegant, beautiful, or you just need that fashionista side to come out, why not try a hat or other head accessories? We're here at Studio St. Marie. Lee, it is an honor to be in your store. And
Nice to
might
meet
I
you.
just compliment you on this beautiful outfit you have on? I feel like you're right out of Paris. And really, you were born right here in Northeast Ohio.
Yep, I'm from Elyria.
And you started this because you've always had a passion for hats?
I always had a creative side. I always wore hats, and my husband surprised me with millinery classes about 7 years ago.
So what is millinery? Is that the art
making
of...
women's hats.
That's the art of making women's hats.
Yes, a milliner makes women's hats. A hatter makes men's hats.
Now, you've made a lot of what we see here in front of us today.
Yes, I have.
So they don't start this beautiful. So how do you create something like this?
I like to do blocked hats, and these are felts. These are straws, but I've made all of these. But you start with, I usually start with a hood. If I need a bigger brim, it's another, I use something else. But I start with this, and I steam it, and I shape it over an old wood block the old-fashioned way. And then when it's dry, I cut the edge, I start stitching, and create this.
Now, when people come in here, are they finding hats that might look like they're from different eras, or is it a lot more modern day?
You know, I don't know if there's any totally new style. We always are taking from the past and re-embellishing or using new materials to make it. One of the most popular styles is a cloche. We associate it with the 20s. It's a very feminine hat. Women just feel good in it.
It's so true. And I think, do you find that people, they almost forget, it's like they're forgetting how beautiful a hat can add something to any attire.
It finishes off your outfit. So it's like that final little cherry on top that you do when you put on a hat or a fascinator, which is what you're wearing now.
Which is what I'm wearing, which I did not know the name of that. And I happen to love this. So you make these fascinators as well?
Yes, I made all the fascinators, and actually a lot of people are embracing the fascinator.
Let me bring you over here so you can see some of these fascinators, because they are vibrant. I feel like they're a little edgy.
Yes, you can't put one of these on and hide.
No.
I mean, you're going to have fun.
They're going to be
You're going to
seen.
get noticed. And sometimes people will want something very flat and that you wouldn't see hardly. And if I can get volume on their head, that's what they usually end up like.
Right? If we can't get the volume in the hair, let's get it in the accessory.
Yeah. So this is actually made from an old necktie. So I use new materials. I use vintage materials. I like to mix it up. You know, people like feathers. They like some sparkle. We do them for derby. We do them for holiday parties.
I can only imagine the people that will come in here for different occasions that want to purchase a hat. Now, what about the straw hats?
These are our spring-summer item. And for derby, I usually have more base hats made, and then they come in, and if they want something turquoise, we embellish it that goes with their turquoise dress. But, you know, some of these hats, great everyday hats.
Sure.
Put it on and go. And then there's some that are a little dressier.
Now, I know you've been to Paris. Do you get inspirations from that, or do you bring anything back from there?
I only got to go once.
Really?
But it was wonderful. So I did bring vintage hats back, and I've refurbished some of those, and I've had customers coming in and buying those. I also bought materials while I was there, once I figured out meters and euros and all those things. But I'm using those materials to make some of the hats that we do as, you know, rain hats and cloche hats and things like that.
Do you have a lot of people come in and they see your store? I see you have boxes up there from different stores, and it's kind of almost a memory back in time. It takes them back.
It's a trip down memory lane. But I have teenagers. I have people come in to get headbands for younger girls. We even have a few baby hats. But, you know, the 20s, the 30s, I have women that are in their 70s and 80s coming in because they're going to benefits or they're going to occasions, and it's just like, I'm going to have fun. It's an accessory. You know, you can have a simple outfit, and as soon as you put that hat on or a fascinator on, it just pops the whole thing.
It just makes you look fabulous.
Yeah.
Do you customize any hats as well?
I do some custom work, yes, if we need to. Sometimes we modify something that's here, and sometimes we have to start from scratch. It just depends what the needs are. We work a lot with people who need hats to keep the sun off their face, people who have hair
so they're very
loss.
practical and functional ways to use it, not just for the look.
Right. Fascinators, that's just for fun. But when we get into some of the summer hats, some of the winter hats are for warmth. Summer hats block the sun. Rain hats, do a lot of rain hats in Cleveland. There's a certain time of the year you really need it.
Plenty of reasons to come down here, if not just to probably even try on a few and make yourself feel beautiful. You might end up leaving with something as well. Lee, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
I do feel beautiful. I do.
Good. That's what it's all about.
Welcome back to New Day Cleveland, Old River. That's the spot, and check it out. What a beautiful place right on the road there. A little outdoor dining, and you come inside to see Chris at Tartine Bistro. And Chris, what are you making there, bud?
Today I'm going to make our famous Prince Edward Island mussels. It's just Prince Edward Island mussels.
So these are famous, huh?
Oh yeah. Everybody comes here for these. These are the best.
So this is the hardest part about making mussels for me, to figure out what kind of like butter and herbs and all kinds of stuff that they use. So what do you do?
So what we do is we make our own pesto in-house with fresh basil. And then we just add just a touch of Dijon mustard, our Great Northern white beans, and julienne red onion.
Ah, so the white beans are what, I've never seen that before.
So that's all in the broth and with the mussels. I add just a little bit more dry white wine, because this white wine here is a little sweet. And then, since we're French, of course, a nice big dollop of butter right in there.
Look how pretty that looks, huh?
Get these
There you
right
go.
on the burner.
So how long does something like that take to cook?
Takes about 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I put the top on the saute and let them steam for about 3 minutes, and then they're ready to go.
Hey, I really love your menu. I took a look at your menu, and I saw you got little plates, you've got cheese, you've got salads, you got some great appetizers there, and I see tartine. Now, Tartine Bistro. What's a tartine?
So a tartine is it's an open-faced sandwich. It's on a French baguette that's sliced about the same as this.
Yeah.
You get 2 pieces. You could actually build it like a sandwich if you wanted to.
How many different kinds do you make?
We do 3 different kinds. We do a chicken salad tartine, which is like a play on the Waldorf chicken salad.
Yeah.
We do a duck tartine, which is a confit duck with our shallot fig jam and our creamy brie cheese.
So how do you make the confit duck? Do you actually go through the whole thing of making the confit legs?
We get the legs in fresh. We do the duck fat. We do them overnight. We salt them for 24 hours. Do them overnight for about 8 or 9 hours, and then it just falls off the bone and melts in your mouth.
Yeah, I tell you, I love that. But it's work intensive, but you do all the work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Did I see a beef sandwich around here like that? A tartine?
We don't do a beef one.
No?
Sometimes we do a beef one, a beef au jus one in the fall. Now we do a banh mi right now, which is a play on the Vietnamese banh mi, which is pork with hoisin. We do the poblano peppers and sautéed onion mix, and then we have pork rillette, which is just pork stewed in its own fat.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a nice spread. It's
very
really
French.
good. Yeah, yeah.
What about that sandwich over there? What's that one, and how do you plate that?
So that's our duck tartine, right here. This is the one with the fig jam, shallot jam, and the creamy brie. So we just take this. I just put it right on this plate here. Little cracked pepper.
So that's the confit duck, huh?
Yeah, little cracked pepper, and it comes with the dressed side salad with our herb vinaigrette. Yeah.
Excellent. So the mussels are just about ready now, huh?
Yeah, we're right about there. And also our if you come in for lunch, we're open from 11:30 till 2:30. Our lunch menu is exactly the same as our dinner menu. So anything you want to get, you can get at lunch or dinner. So.
Well, that's great. Okay, Chris, so the place is called Tartine Bar. You got the outdoors going on out there, and how late do you guys stay open?
We stay open till 10 on the weekdays. We stay open till 11 on the weekends, and we are 5 to 9 on Sundays.
So you're open 7 days a week?
We're not open on Monday.
Not open on Monday?
Yeah.
Don't come on Monday.
Don't come on Monday.
That's what we want to tell right now. As for Chris, and don't forget the duck stuff, man. It is really cool.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Of course.
Hey, Natalie, do you have your pruning shears with you?
Do I need to do a little pruning?
The only thing I saw here at Old River that was a little off was this L is covered by the shrubbery here.
Yeah, and you know what? I think if that's all they have to worry about, they're in pretty good shape.
They're in pretty
don't you
good shape
think?
here. We had a great time in this beautiful neighborhood called Old River on Old Detroit Road, and my girls from the Olive Scene, I got a chance to see them.
Right? And then Stash Style, brand new store here, so adorable. So modern. I love the stuff that they have in that store. I come back all the time for that.
Yeah, and if you're looking for that sports bar that you haven't been to yet, Flipside is a good spot. A whole bunch of good things here. And the best thing about it is you can park your car in one spot and you can travel this whole block in just...
And don't forget to get that gelato. Again,
She
not
loves
a lot
the
of
gelato.
calories. Not a lot of calories. I love it.
Terrific stuff. Hey, I hope you had a great road trip with us on this one. We certainly did. I'm David Moss.
And I'm Natalie Herbig.
And we will see you on the next
New Day Cleveland.
So long.
This is like being in Europe, but you're in Cleveland.
Right.
So it's close, it's close. It's fantastic.
We drove 7,000 miles to get here. We're having a great time.